Oh shit, they ain't even got the right one selected. Hopefully, I've been talking this whole time. I don't know. I don't know. I gotta figure that out because I'll be doing that a lot when I come on here. Anyway, if y'all didn't hear any of that stuff, hope y'all get your money all through the week. If thanks for stopping by the foul report where we tend to GDF, get down foul from time to time. Yeah, we want to talk about Floyd Mayweather and Cameron, and Cameron pulled up on him. This is previous, and what I like about it is what it is. Only one of my favorite channels. I just like tapping in. I just like tapping in. As far as supporting, support. Oh man, I'm echoing. As far as like supporting, because they not only provide me with entertainment on the way in to work. You know what I'm saying? They really they take their break. They got their deal. They're 5 days a week entertainment, and then they take their break. When the basketball and the football is in like a lull, and they still dropping content for you. You know what I'm saying? And then tap into Revolt, where Cam has his talking with Fleet, man. It just keeps going. It just keeps going. So shout out to them, man. Shout out to them. I think I got my mic working good now. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into the content. He pulled up on Floyd Mayweather, held it in the vault, and he's gonna get into the reasons why he's doing the comeback. And if he is doing a comeback, which I think we all know he is, the reasons for it, and just why he's what he's going through at this time. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people might be, I fear I say, glad he's going through these type of things because he's very much so a showboat, But it's nothing wrong being confident if that's your brand and that's what got him to the top, and he remained on the top. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, let's go check out what Cam pulling up on him. I think it's he trains in Vegas. You know, Mayweather's from Vegas and Cam is out there in Vegas. That's what he does the pod. So he's probably back and forth here.
Come on. What's up, man? So Floyd, man, gotta talk to you. See you get back in the ring. Well, right now, yeah. They talk about a lot of different names. Right. But it is what it is. So great a lot of times.
Yeah, it is what it is. Hey man, shout out to the boxers, bro. Like real props to the boxers that be getting it in. You know what I'm saying? Just for getting the shape, man. Homie Bleak, really into the boxing. Got a couple of homies that's really into it, professional boxing, things like that. And it just looks like, I haven't tried it fully yet. It just looks like something that just keeps you in shape. The mental focus he got to maintain to talk to Cam and do what he's doing right now is insane. Whether you like him or not, you know what I'm saying? Whether you like him or not.
Hey, a lot of times we talk about, you doing it for the money. Right. If I'm able to steal some extra money, shit, why not? Why wouldn't you? Shit, if I'm able to steal a little bit,
right.
I mean, Jeff Bezos still get.
Man, Cal looked like he just woke up. He got his head laid down one way. Anyway, shit, well, yeah. I'm tripping on the height difference, you know what I'm saying? They can't so Mayweather ain't that short, you know what I'm saying? I guess. Cam about 6'1", 6'2", 5'11", I don't know. Shit. That's a lot. That's a big difference. Yeah, but yeah, man. No, why not? If he can go get if y'all could right now, whatever job or career or anything y'all do, whatever y'all do, if y'all could right now, if y'all was in retirement mode, say, yeah, come out of retirement, get a little bag real quick, and you can go back to whatever you was doing. Why would you not do that? If you're training and maintaining anyway, in and out, it's like a club appearance. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, we can keep naming. Right.
And I forgot, man. I'm gonna let this ride for a little bit because part of my critique was stopping it over and over. You know what I'm saying? I want to see the video. I'll become interested. So got y'all, man. I'm listening. I'm trying to work on it. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
The Walton family?
There you go.
They still getting money.
There you go.
I mean, the list goes on and on.
All right, so who you gonna fight? Is it, we hear a lot of names, it's Tyson, it's Pacquiao, we see you going overseas, or kickboxer possibly. Who is it gonna be? First, is it a list?
We just, time will tell.
Okay.
Time will tell.
Okay.
You know, I just want to make sure they got their numbers right.
Okay.
So, you know, as you guys seen, you know, I posted the Tyson fight, and I posted the little guy. I think the other guy, his name is Mike, also.
Okay.
From over in Greece.
Yep.
But you know, sometimes I post them and I take them down, and I post them and I take them down. You know, it is what it is. You know.
That's what's up.
So it is what it is.
Just cause of the money. Is it just cause money, or just what you want to do?
Well, as you know, I mean, nobody has taken none of my properties away from me.
Right.
So I still got all my houses. I still got everything.
Hey, nobody said nothing about the properties, fam.
Family, they bills still paid.
Right.
I still pay all my employees.
So did you want one more question? I'm gonna let you finish.
Oh yeah, you're talking about the paper.
No,
You know, let's go back to the paper.
Right.
You know, I was thinking about something, right?
Yep. You know, baby.
A lot of times. No, hold on. Let me film. Okay, so check this out.
Yep.
Now, when you really think about this, right? We got our people, meaning the black community.
Yep.
These people have been paying money for years to come see me fight.
Yep.
These people will put equity out of their house, bet their life savings, and
Right.
because
You're right.
I prove that I'm 100% when I get in that ring.
Right.
Okay, so they'll bet their life savings on Floyd Mayweather every time because they believe in me, right? And they root because they want to see me win. And then after they go home and they got everything they want, they praying on my downfall.
Facts.
They praying on my downfall. So yeah, we don't want to see Floyd with nothing.
Right.
And so, I mean, in due time, you know, a lot of times they say, oh, it's this lawsuit, it's that lawsuit. One thing about me, whoever I get involved with, as far as with business, I get myself out of the situation.
Okay.
You know, one thing we're not going to do is go out there and go pointing fingers. Oh, this person got me in that. As a man, you know, if me and you doing business and things don't go right, and if me and you sit down and communicate and try to iron things out, if we can't iron things out, then it's best that we go our separate ways. It's just like a divorce.
Right.
You know, and if a man and a woman been married, just say 30 years, it's going to take a lot of unraveling. Right. So even like, you know, when they talk about these different cases, oh, it's this, it's that. One thing about it, it's not me.
Okay.
It's not me.
Right.
But one thing I'm not, you know, I'm the main face.
Yes, sir.
I'm the biggest name.
Absolutely.
So with me being the main face and the biggest name, who are they gonna point your finger at?
You.
Okay.
There you go.
So it's no different from when you hear stuff like a jeweler. They told me that a jeweler, because remember I ain't got social media on my phone.
Right.
You know, I'm too focused on like I said, building generational wealth. So like a lot of time, you know, I be jumping subjects, but just like when
Hey, real quick, I don't know if he put it in there to just say it, but if he focuses on building generational wealth, you know, he knows what he needs to do to tighten up. You know what I'm saying? I necessarily need a polo shirt unless they just gave it to you, the boxing and all that. But whatever. Just if you're doing that, focus on that. And I want to shout out to him how dope that is, that he could sacrifice something like social media. I don't know if he's really into it, but he already sacrificed drinking. He already sacrificed smoking. That's something disciplined. I just don't know what it is with the money. It doesn't translate, you know. But I digress.
people, why Floyd doing it? Why Floyd doing that? Man, listen, I'm not in nobody else's business. One thing about me, I stay in my own business.
Right.
So the thing is like,
Chad, what it do? Say hello.
If I was taking punishment throughout my career and I couldn't walk or talk, I could
wasn't.
articulate, and I'd be like, yo, fuck that. Right. But as far as me going out, having fun, entertaining, being in control, doing exhibitions, keeping my body in shape, let me do what I want to do. I don't pocket watch nobody. I don't know what nobody doing.
Right.
And then it was so crazy that they was talking about one time I seen them. They told me I guess when I went to a game, you know, I didn't have season tickets for somewhere close to 30 years.
Right.
Watch the Lakers and the Clippers. And every time I pay people, I pay in cash. Having cash is a part of our culture. That's what we rap about. That's what we talk about.
Right.
You know, we floss and we flashy. My name is money.
Right.
So if my name is money, I'm not paying nobody with no credit card.
Woo!
If my name is money, I'm like they do me now. Like, wow, here it goes.
Ain't nothing more.
I mean, I've been doing this. And then they try to say, oh, well, why did he do that? Why did he do that in front of Jay-Z? Jay-Z is this and Jay-Z is that. Man, listen.
Hey, Cam is the perfect one to interview him because he's making him feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? He could get swung on, So he got his arm crossed, like I ain't no threat, you know what I'm saying? But he could get swung on. But it's the perfect dude to get this information out of him, man. And I'm pretty sure they set it up to just be, beneficial to both sides, But let's go.
If anything, Jay-Z love how I pop it,
Right.
and I love how he rap. And the reason why I know he love how I pop, that's why he just showed up to so many of my fights.
Facts.
This game, respect game. I respect this game. I respect this hustle.
Right.
A lot of times, even like different individuals, when people be like, oh, and like it could be people from all walks like, oh, this guy is worth this, and this guy is worth that. My whole thing is this: I don't know what nobody's worth. Fuck what you worth, what you got.
Right.
So at the end of the day, for the last 30 years, ain't nobody seen me in no soup line, and I ain't been out on the streets begging like my hands is cups.
Right.
So at the end of the day, I'm good.
Gotcha. Yeah, 2 more questions, real quick. I got to finish question. Are you suing PBC? Al Heyman, do they owe you money?
So a lot, just like that, when people asking about the PBC thing.
Right.
PBC. That's the boxing committee, right? Right. I believe so. Damn, I could check my thing right here. I didn't even know. I didn't even realize that. That's wild. Oh, okay, I could take myself in and out. Playing around with this shit real quick. Let go.
I really don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
But the thing is this. It's more like this. I look at Al Heyman like a father figure. And there's a reason why he always wanted to stay.
Well, it might be on documentation, but Mayweather go to Turkey. He got the money, right? He had the money. Go to Turkey.
Behind the scenes, and he didn't want nobody to see his face.
Put in the comments. Let me know, man. Did he go to Turkey?
Yeah, I don't know what Al Heyman look like right now.
Okay, so at one particular time, it was a girl group, a famous girl group, because Al Heyman done all the music tours, and once I got with Al Heyman, he had stopped doing he wasn't doing rap music, but the I Am Money tour, I was a part of that tour. But people don't know that. A lot of the music tours that Al Heyman was doing, I was a part of the tours. Okay. I was behind the scenes. I was getting mailbox money. Okay. So there's a lot of artists. I can name a lot of the tours, but then if I name a lot of the tours just because you didn't see my name on a Jumbotron, or you didn't see my name throughout the arena, or nowhere on none of the billboards throughout the tour, people are gonna say, oh no, Floyd had nothing to do with that. Right. Remember, so it's no different from when you're talking about the real estate. Oh, Floyd don't got this and Floyd don't got that. Right. I want you to tell me what y'all got. Just tell me what y'all got. Everybody only worried about what Floyd got, but what do you got? Right. You know, somebody tell me, what do you got? Right. And so, it is what it is. It's not like, if I get the name of all the shit that I own, motherfucker, like damn. Right. But then you already know, and it's so crazy. Like, I want people to really understand this. So, say like if it's like TMZ, right? Yeah. So we know TMZ is not black owned. Yeah. So if it's something that's not black owned, remember, TMZ reach is a lot longer than Shade Room reach. There you go. Okay? Yep. So if something was to come out on Shade Room, they're going to say, oh, it's false because it's black media. Right. But if something come out on TMZ, oh, it's real. We know because it came from them. They have a bigger platform and a bigger reach. So they're going to say it's real. So when a company called Business Insider, a guy wrote something about me and said, oh, this is about Floyd and about Floyd, right? But nobody is telling you the CEO of Business Insider has, if I'm not mistaken, is a con man or he committed fraud. Just do your homework on guys like this. So a lot of times people can speak on me. I'm happy with where I'm at. A kid from Grand Rapids, Michigan, and I stayed in Jersey for a while, stayed over in New York for a while with my family. I'm a kid that come from nothing. Right. I'm not educated in school. I'm educated in life. I know how to survive. There you go. So one thing about me is this: if you look around, my team, they still paying their bills, and at my age. At my age, what 40? I'm 40. I'm 50 years old. Right? We just say 50. All right. If I'm able to just my mother house is paid for, all my properties are paid for.
That's good.
My
That's
grandson
good.
don't want for nothing. I'm happy with that. As long as I'm able to eat every day, and travel and do the things that I want to do, and I don't have to get up and punch no clock and work for nobody, then that's my comfort. Right. And if I'm not doing nothing, and I'm like, shit, I ain't doing nothing. And then
that's the thing, man. He fumbled so much of a bag. It's crazy. He fumbled so much of a bag. Like not fumbled, but mismanaged so much of a bag it's like do you give him kudos? Because in hindsight, though, whatever he fumbled, if that's true, his mom is good, is good, kids is good. If that's all true, he's good, paid for, houses paid for, that type of thing. That's I think that's what it's about.
And they say, "Oh, Floyd, you think about doing any more exhibitions?" I say, "Shit, I don't know, maybe. Right now, no, I'm cool. I ain't done nothing in a while."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So then if Tyson's like, "Oh yeah, you a Tyson, you do exhibition, no problem. Let's make it happen." Right. You know what I'm saying? Let's entertain the people. If we do it, we do it. If we don't, then we don't.
Like, that's what I was going to ask you. Is it all exhibition, or are you going to do anything professionally as well?
As of right now, everything is in the air. Okay. Everything is in the air. We can't just jump out because, like I said before, there's a lot of shit I'm still ironing out and I'm cleaning up. You know, like I said, there's somebody that I'm involved with that's on my team, who I thought was a friend, who I thought was a business partner, but happened to be a con artist and a scammer. And four things. If you these four things, I want you to get the fuck away from me. If you are a liar, a thief, a rat, and a snake, then I definitely got to disconnect myself from you. So that's what's going on right now. I'm disconnecting myself from certain individuals, and it's just like this. A lot of times when you want to disconnect yourself from certain individuals, they give you a hard time. Just like a scorned woman, a scorned wife. If you gave her a good life and you treated her good for 20, 30 years, and then she went out on a date with a guy, or she could have went and cheated on you, right. And you say, okay, I treated you exclusive, but you acting you start acting like a regular, you start doing regular shit that regular chicks do. So it's best that we go our separate ways. And she's scorned, so she giving you a hard time while she don't want to give you a divorce. So the same thing is going on right now. I'm just laying low, cleaning up bullshit business, and then it's back to the regular program.
I know we doing the interview, but man, that got to be a good stress reliever. Like going boxing, doing what you love to do right now. You still got the gloves on, but you're just comfortable talking and getting on, venting what you got to say. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what the situation is.
Everything Mayweather production, just you, because we don't see Len around like used to. We know Richard Schaefer was around for a minute. Who are you working with presently with Mayweather Promotions?
I got some heavy hitters that's behind the scenes. Okay. And a lot of times, like I got a lot of guys that's heavy hitters that's really behind the scenes. Okay. And what I want to do for these young fighters, honestly, this is the truth. And even for my team, I mean, from the guys, I don't give from the guys that sweep the gym, from the guys that clean up the strip club, from the guys that mop the floor at the skating rink. I want to make sure that everybody that's in my life, see, a part of me being successful and what brings me happiness is putting my family and my loved ones and the guys around me in a position that they got a business going too. It felt good when my cousin called me, my cousin from NY called me and like, fam, I got a spot, I want to open a dispensary. If he can call me and be like, yo, cuz, I need this. And if I can give it to him and help him open up this dispensary so he can make a few dollars to feed his family, count me in. That's what I do. I always want to put everybody in position to be an entrepreneur. And they say, Indians can be.
Man, I think everybody share these same sentiments. That's cool, bro. But, man, that's cool, but you can't do that for everybody. You can't save everybody, fam. You cannot save everybody, or you cannot put everybody in position. It's just even if you had buku money, it's not beneficial in the long run for everybody, including yourself.
Indians can be chiefs too in their own lane. Everybody got their own lane. Right. So I don't want everybody saying, oh, if somebody go talk disrespectful, oh man, you an Indian. No, motherfucker. In my household, I'm a chief. And in my business, I'm a chief. What's that?
Shout out to the Chiefs.
You gonna be the champ? Talk to me.
Yeah, shout out to you.
Okay, hey, what's up, man? What you doing?
Kamel Moten, real good fighter. When's he fighting?
He just fought.
Okay, he just fought. Yeah. What's your plans for him? Because he's excellent.
Yeah. What's my stop. So my plans.
Yep.
It's so crazy. It's my second. Well, earlier today I trained. I talked to Camille.
Yep.
And I told him some real shit. I said, I'm in this for the long haul with you. And I had a meeting with one of my guys today. Right. And Cam, in due time, everything gonna unravel.
To the chat.
Everything
to the chat, man.
That I have.
Right. What up?
But if, like, I'm giving an example. We're gonna go back to Camille, but let me give you something.
Yes,
okay.
Sir.
If me and you've been working together for 10 years, right. And every time for the 10 years, I told you, you told me, Floyd, I'm gonna do something, and you did it, and you upheld your end of bargain, and I said, you know what, I fuck with you.
Right.
And then, if you tell me something, I'm gonna believe you because we've been fucking each other that long.
Right.
But then on 11th year, on the 11th year, you start moving funny and shit start happening. Then I ask you, did you do something? You tell me you did. You say, oh yeah, I paid for
I
this.
mean, it's unfortunately, man, everybody's story, man. Like some could say something similar to this, but at the same time, it's crazy that he's telling a story like this, man. You know, get them people in your corner, fam. People that'll really lock in with you, that'll get you what you need, you know. So we not explaining it, you know, later.
I took care of this, I took care of that, and come to find out you didn't. So now I'm like, fuck. Now I done went out there publicly, and I say something. I'm like, oh, what? Oh shit. Well, I was counting on you. I thought you took care of that. Oh, you didn't? Okay, no problem. So I know what it is. So now, if you're lying,
What it do, chat? Holler at me. Holler at me.
Especially when I go my way. Right. And so I don't want to never put no fighter or nobody around me in a predicament like that. So I told Camille, it's just like this. What we're going to do with you early on, right now, we're going to start making sure that you have certain businesses and certain things that you own and certain real estate. So when you get 25 or 26, if you want to retire, you're like, I'm good. I'm getting good money every month. And thanks to Floyd, you know, I'm happy that he was able to put me in this position.
That's what's up. Without naming any other fighters' name, do you feel people that?
Oh, and just let me comment on that. You could actually set yourself up, but man, if unfortunately, man, you in a boxing, you haven't took that much damage, but if you end up taking like, you know, in the latter years need some help, you know what I'm saying? These people should be in your back pocket, you know what I mean?
Be under your stable, ungrateful, or didn't give you the attributes that you deserve for putting them on.
Well, it's more like, you know, even like, you know, what I don't like nowadays, and after just years and years, and I want you to really go back and look at this. Only time that me and another black man went to war at each other is when we was facing each other in that square circle. So we had to build the fight. So say if it's me and Shane or me and Zab, we have to talk shit towards each other to the fight. And Zab as well as Shane, both of them I'm talking about are 2 Hall of Famers, 2 unbelievable fighters, and 2 heavy hitters. Right. So, but you know, it's just that in today's time, we don't show enough love to each other. And that's really hurting us. We supposed to be riding together, sticking together, and pushing each other to be great. And it's so fucked up. Even like they told me, like how, you know, we got blacks just on the internet beefing and going back and forth with each other. This shit is crazy. Like I thought, you know, when I see
man,
you and Dipset and what y'all movement, and I seen the Rockefeller movement over the years, and you see Bad Boy movement, and you see and Murder Inc. It fall apart. But one thing that we have to stop doing, you know, at a certain age, once we get to a certain age, but like you have a huge following, so a lot of times the motherfucker can't win a battle with you because you got a huge following where you can just step on the motherfucking neck every day if you wanted to. Right. But what if I'm trying to teach my grandson about and Cam in the
right. Who's your top 3 fighters right now?
And it's so fucked up. Even like they told me, like how it fall apart. But one thing that we have to stop doing, you know, at a certain age. Once we get to a certain age, but like you have a huge following. So a lot of times the motherfucker can't win a battle with you because you got a huge following where you can just step on the motherfucking neck every day if you wanted to. Right. But if I'm trying to teach my grandson right here about us sticking together, about black love, about all the shit that we've been through, what we had to fight through, and the shit that we be saying. Like, I don't like when we be saying, like, Becky with the good hair, the opposite of good is bad. So what the fuck y'all saying? Right. No, nothing about us is bad. Everything about us is good. The best creature on earth is the black man. So at the end of the day, we got to start sticking together and pushing each other to be great at the end of the day, for real. You know, I had this gym open for over 20 some years, and I let fighters, I don't care what company they're with, they could be any other fighting company, and come here and work out and display their talent, and I work with them. There's been fighters come from all around the world. I put money in their pocket, put them in position to start their career, and I'm just happy with that.
Right. Who's your top 3 fighters right now?
Benavidez is a hell of a fighter.
Benavidez coming for the show, actually.
You know what's so crazy? I can't say 3. It's so.
Man, you be in the air.
We got Keyshawn Davis.
Yes, sir.
And we got Shakur. Devin.
Okay.
Let me see. There's so many. It's guys. And the little guy from Japan. Yeah. Japan got some good fighters too. Right. So you got a lot of fighters from overseas. So there's a lot of good fighters out there. And I'm not even lying. I gotta take my head off to Jake Paul. I like Jake Paul hustle. Right. All in all, Jake Paul, he popped that shit. He know how to hustle and he know how to get that back. Yeah. So
hey, but he got that bad. Hey, either Floyd Mayweather or his brother is bad people. They got that bad people rep with each other. So that's funny. He talking about his brother like that.
His hustle, I mean, he a white boy, but his hustle is like,
can't get mad at it.
Yeah, you can't knock his hustle like a black dude from the hood.
Right. His brother said that you didn't pay him for the fight that y'all had together. What do you have to say to that? The Logan boy.
I mean, I wish them nothing but the best.
Last question real quick. Devin is supposed to fight Rolly. How do you think that fight would turn out, Devin against Rolly?
You know, it's Agua.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy that
think about it.
Think about it. About Devin and Rolly. You know, I'm just happy that I was able to see them as kids. Yeah. Come up in Las Vegas, come up around my gym, come up in different gyms, and just now it's time for them to meet head to head and bump total.
How old is Mayweather? He probably in his high 40s, bro. He has so much influence and touch on the boxing game. Crazy. It's like, especially in that Vegas scene, that West Coast, man. Really just all over. You want to keep it up.
So that's what boxing is about. That's what the sport is about. Even like me and Zab. Me and Zab used to kick it on trips, on amateur trips. He come out to Vegas, we kick it, we run around, we hang out together, and then shit.
We all played the celebrity game in Miami 20-some years ago. You and Zab.
Yeah, but you know, even like with Zab, and you know, Zab helped me get ready for the Manny Pacquiao fight. So I got to thank Zab for that.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, I see Zab when I'm in LA sometimes. I go to different games because he be out there with his twin boys. Yep. And you know, like I said before, even like these two, Devin and Rolly.
Hey, y'all think these fools in the back got hands? So I know OG probably got hands. He got these two fools got hands.
I'm just happy that they if they're able to make the fight, it's gonna be a hell of a fight.
They said speculation that you helped Ryan out with the Devin fight. When he came in overweight. It's speculation that you told him to come in a couple pounds overweight. What do you have to say to that?
And what it is. You know how it is in this fight game. If something happened in the fight game, they'll always point the finger and say it's Floyd's fault. I told you. And it's crazy that honestly speaking, I'm still the face of boxing. Absolutely. That's just crazy. That's what's up. You know, motherfucker 50 years old and still the face of boxing. It's some crazy shit. But I love young fighters. All these little young fighters on the rise. I mean, and I know I missed a lot of the young fighters. I know they're like, oh, you forgot about me. You ain't speak about me. And if I missed you, you know you had a fight.
Floyd, love you. I'm gonna come see you in this fight time again, man. Appreciate you.
Man, that was dope, man. You know, it is what it is, man. Coming through with the heat. Even though they on vacation, they still bringing us content, man. Appreciate that. I just think, you know, Floyd, you know, like I like it, man. Whether so, if I get some money, I can get it. Why not? You know what I'm saying? Shout out, but you still shouldn't have. I don't know what happened with that mismanaging and getting all this law, but bounce back from that, fam. Bounce back from that, man. Be there for your grandkids, your kids. You know, holla. You know, hopefully y'all make y'all money. Be safe this weekend. Till next time. .TV. Gone. I'm out of here. Oh, my bad. This ain't Doc TV. I'm Doc TV. Hey, and the foul report. You know what I'm saying? The foul report, man. You know what I'm saying? We out of here, man. Hit that like on the way out, man. If you rock with your boy, man. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. We go.